Hello there. I am incredibly late to this party of unboxing my Beautylish box, but here we are. So if you want to see what I got in my lucky bag, stick around. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My channel is about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury, whether that be your favorite fragrances, skincare, makeup, luxury handbags, your expensive cup of coffee. You can treat yourself to anything that makes you feel good about yourself. I am in my office section of my cloffice, which is not where I usually film my sit-down videos. It's where I usually film my weekly resets and having my little chats with folks. But I thought I would come over here because good lighting. Hey, and I came pretty naked per se because there might be things in this box that I might want to try on. So I thought might just come en natural in the event I want to throw anything on my face or try anything out. I have no idea what's in here, although I've watched a lot of spoiler videos. And again, I'm very late to this party. This has been sitting around for a while because I've had some stuff going on. Anyway, I won't get into that. And yeah, so we will get into, I've had really dry hands, so I'm just putting on some lotion to get through the unboxing. So you probably heard the spiel about the lucky bags, how much they cost, all of that. I will quickly say I don't have tax in Oregon, so my 75 plus, I think it was 15 for shipping, if I remember correctly. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. My cost is relatively low. I typically buy this every year on Boxing Day. I initially had done the Jeffree Star one way back in the day, but switched over to the regular Lucky Bag, and for the most part have not had the best of luck. I really don't like my hair today. But I did choose today to do the standard mystery box. So I hope that's what I got. Here is the packaging, which looks like it was a cat theme for this year. My box was packaged with love in California by Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for your service. And hopefully you were good to me. So I've had some great mystery bags and some not so great ones, and I'm one who is obsessed with the mystery bag concept. So if you don't know what mystery bags are or lucky bags are, they're based in the, I mentioned this every year, is that there's a concept called fukubukuro, which is a Japanese lucky bag, like Lunar New Year concept. And I first heard of this back when I was in Hawaii in 2019 and saw all of these lucky bags in these international shopping centers and just love them. They're just fascinating. So whenever I get a chance, like, I'm a moth to a flame when it comes to mystery bags. I used to get mystery boxes from House of Sillage, Tatcha, I mean, just about any place. ColourPop. I even got one from like Impression Vanity one year, and I still have the stuff from that. I've given away things from it. It was such a massive one. So anyway, I just love these. So we are going to go into this and check out all of the stuff. But real quick, I will do that, show you that, and then we'll move on. That's really cute. I'm going to keep that off to the side over here. I do keep the wrapping paper as well. Most people do, but just a heads up, it does come wrapped. And I'm going to grab everything out in its plastic bag there. Sorry, Pickles. And kind of give myself a spoiler, but I'm not going to look too closely. I'm just trying to find the opening, so I'm not doing a true that. I do see a good molecules thing, so like everyone always says, we always get a good molecules thing. So I will grab that first, since that's the least exciting, I guess, thing. Although my first good molecules was a skin cleanser, and I really liked that. So I've repurchased, and I still enjoy using that. And then I think I got a hyaluronic acid one year, and that was really good as well. So this one is the eye kit, and it has the yerba mate wake up eye gel and eye patches. That sounds good. So yeah, I'll put up the value on the screen. I don't think that this is a expensive brand, but I think it's probably worth it, whatever it is. But nothing to try. This is a big item. So this one I have not seen. Almost everyone that I've watched got a dry scalp shampoo, which actually probably would have worked for me, because that's I have some of that. But this is actually even better, because I've been having issues with losing my hair now that I'm older. So this, wow, I'm surprised. Did they know I'm old? Visibly thicken, reduce signs of shedding, density peptide shampoo. That's awesome. It's almost like they know me. Do they stock? I don't buy a whole lot of stuff from Beautylish. I pretty much limit myself to wow, okay. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I limit myself to the boxes that they don't know my shopping history, so unless they're snooping on Sephora, which might be. I did get a Ma Beauty item last year. This is a matte lipstick in M144. I'm gonna at least swatch it, and if I don't get another lip product, I will put it on as well. So we'll swatch it on the back of my hand. In fact, here's my one from last year. I have it here on my desk. I keep a lot of my lip liners and lip product on my desk, because I have my team's meetings and everything for work here, and if I need to throw on some product to look less dead, then I can do that quickly. The container on this one is cardboard, it feels like, where last year it was a refillable, yeah, it's cardboard, a refillable plastic kind of container. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had a cardboard. I think it's a color I would wear. All right, I see a brush. I'll grab that in a second, but let's do this one first. Is this Suratt? I think this is Suratt. I can't tell what it is. It is Suratt. I just can't read it because I'm blind now in my old age. I will put it on the screen what it is and the cost. I like the packaging. It's really pretty. It's Noir Lash Tint. Wow, it's really thin. Wow, that's a really cool brush. Let me do that. I love that. That's pretty awesome. So I've been really obsessed with tubing mascaras. I'm really curious how that works. I think maybe at the end I will get my mirror out and we'll play with those two. That's cool. All right, let's do the brush. Yes, I'm just on a G brush. I got a Worker Pro. Awesome. So that's that. The tip. That's so cool. I'm so far. I'm like, yes. Thank God. I just had a really bad couple of weeks, so I'm just kind of, so far, so good. Some really good stuff. I'm really pleased. Thank you for making my day, Beautylish. All right, so I got just Danessa. I got a palette like this last year. Not this one though. I got, I think, a pink one last year. So this is Defining Neutrals palette for eyes, brows, face, and lips. Oh, multi-purpose. Okay. I think mine last year was a blush one. Had creams and powders, if I remember correctly. I'll go grab it here in a second when I grab my mirror for trying those on. I'm breaking the box. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be keeping it, so we'll just rip it. Wish they made things easier to open. Right, so. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, let me put that up here. I like all the shades. There's a lot there that we can work with. So we've got creams and the solid shadow. Interesting. Sandstone, tourmaline. These are really pretty. So a few of the black is shiny, like sparkly, but all the rest look to be matte. Yeah, just the black has sparkle. I wonder why. I guess because black would be boring without the sparkle, but interesting. I wonder why it was just chosen for that one, but that's pretty. Okay, let me go grab the other one I got last year for it, and let's be honest, I still haven't used it yet. It's been sitting in a drawer, mostly because I wasn't quite sure how to use it. So let me go grab my mirror and we can try out the Ma Beauty, and we'll try out the Suratt and see how that works, because I'm really intrigued. Okay, I'm back. And I got the one from last year, the Blooming Romance one, and it is also an eye, brow, face, and lips, and this one was easy to open, so I don't know why that one was so difficult in its package. So this is the one from last year, which I thought, I mean, it's pinks, it's burgundies, but I thought it was very much leaning neutral and brown, so I kind of thought it was more of a all-purpose, less blushy, but somebody I was watching mentioned that this was more of a lip blush palette. So anyway, so now I have this one and this one. This one smells a little bit like sweet. It's kind of funny. Maybe it's just because where it was sitting in my makeup drawer, but yeah, it's just kind of just been sitting there since last year, and I haven't touched it because I didn't really know how to use it. So, all right, let's try this one. See how that looks. That's really matte. It felt really creamy on my hand. And it's not horrible, but that's a little bit too dry for my taste. I like a lot more creaminess. So I probably would like put a little bit of like lip balm on first, and then make sure that you have like a really moisturized lip before going on. And you know, right now it's winter, so I'm kind of chapped up, but the color's not bad. It's just a little bit more orangey tone, warm tone than I like, but I don't think it's bad. And for, you know, what I'm wearing right now, it's a fine color. So let's try out this Lash tint and see how that works. Oh, that's fun. I like how precise this is, but I wonder how much it is, because I also wonder how easy it is to get off. It's probably buildable and it's natural, which is, I do like that in mascara. I hate looking like I have spiders coming off my eyes, so I really do enjoy that. That's nice. So that's pretty. Let's do the other side. I don't see it doing a ton of volume or length. Yeah, so overall, I'm happy with what I got, and I think we had some pretty good items. I want to see how much that lash tint is. $58. It's cheaper than Hermes mascara. It's about on par with what a high-end mascara would be. I'm really intrigued with how little it looks like with the tube, but with the brush being so thin, or the applicator being so thin, I can see why it's such a small. 2.2 grams. I'm curious how much is in Hermes mascara or Chanel. 0.16 ounce. So it's not really a conversion. 0.16 ounce, 2 gram, 4.5 gram. Okay, so Hermes has a lot more product, so this is definitely less product. So I mean, not a whole lot for the price, but it's still nice. So overall, I think I got a good box. I'm pleased with it. So I appreciate the value I got. I don't think I mean, I know I saw some of the next size up, the extra large, that seemed to be better boxes, but honestly, I think I did pretty well. So I guess, you know, it's a gamble, but I think my gamble paid off. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you got a Beautylish box, if you do this kind of thing, if you're scared of them all. You just decided to skip this year because they had that re-release, so I kind of wondered how many people skipped. But anyway, this was a good year for once. I'm pleasantly surprised. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.